Hello, we're back today with a new release from Thermaltake, their MAGFloe 360 ARGB AIO. Comes in 360 or 420. You can get it in snow or black. We're going to look at the snow today. So let's take a look at what's different and what's in the box. So it features a 3.9-inch LCD screen that snaps onto the base here. So you can pull that off, get your AIO installed and not worried about damaging your screen. Then you got your standard connector for your fan speed and USB. What's nice about this is it comes with their new updated swappable fan blade fans. So if you're familiar with these, you can simply pop that blade off, and it comes with a set of reverse blades that you then just snap on. Really convenient because you can get your fans installed on your radiator, and depending on the orientation of your case, if you want it up top where you are using it as an exhaust, leave the standard blades on. If you have a case where the AIO sits on the side and you want it as intake, you can simply pop those off and reverse the fan blades without having to pull the fans off the radiator and move them to a different position. They have also updated these. If you notice, this is the new version. It's got some space there between the pins. I have here their previous generation. And if you notice how close those pins are together. So a lot of times with the install of the previous generation, it also came with the connector that had those same connections, fairly small. So you had to be really precise in how you have that on. If you were a little bit off, you run into that issue. And you kind of got used to it, kind of wiggle it around. But these were nice because in order to daisy chain them, it's that simple. And the RGB on those is also pretty nice. We have these installed in our Arctic Edition 290 here, along with the same AIO, so you can kind of see what that looks like. The updated version of these has a connector that I put somewhere here. All right, see the surface area on that connection, which makes it a lot easier to get these snapped on. And now you have a little bit more grace in how that connector sits on there. Same daisy chain action when you snap the fans together. Okay? So this is all nice, but where this really stands out is the software. So let's move some things around so we can take a closer look at that. Okay, we'll start here, and then as we get further into the software, I'll do some overlays for you so you can actually see this a little clearer. But I got this set up like this so you can see the mobile app. So if we move in the Thermaltake RGB Plus software that you can download, move down to our LCD monitor and select our MAGFloe Ultra, there's an option here to upload by app. So I'm going to take my phone here, and I am going to scan that QR code. And that's going to open up the app called the TT Play Link. And from here, I can simply select that, and then I can upload any image or video that I have stored on my phone directly to the LCD screen. So let me pick an appropriate one here. And we'll start with a screenshot I took from IG. I'll tap upload and give that a second to send that off to the PC. Okay, so that's done now. So I'm just going to click done. And as you can see here and over to your right, it is already on the AIO screen, which is pretty nice. Which means your options are pretty much unlimited to what you want to add there. Another option with the software here is live streaming. So if we select this, Click yes. Then I have a YouTube video playing in the background here. But if I select that and then adjust my zoom, vertical and horizontal position, work a little faster. In the vertical position, I can get that image, again, as you can see, in real time playing from the video in the TT software and on my AIO screen at the same time. Which means in reality, I could turn the monitor off and have that playing on a loop, which gives me an idea. I wonder if I could play Battlefield. Watch. Start here and you can look at your PC information, your temperatures for your CPU, GPU, RAM, etc. Fan speed. You can change your lighting, all done here. We're going to move down to the LCD monitor, move to our MAGFloe screen, and we'll start where you can change your background. You can select your weather and how that's displayed. You can display a clock. There's options for live streaming or carousel where it kind of rotates through different screens and information. Very similar to their previous software. You can also change it for your boot animation or your standby screen. We're going to stick here with general. And for our backgrounds, we got some pre-installed backgrounds here you can cycle through. If you notice how responsive it is, as soon as I select it here in the software, you can see it's displayed on the LCD screen. Where this really stands out, all of this you get with pretty much any AIO. You can also upload images you have saved to your computer. So I got a couple here saved. Boom. I can now display that. We're going to move over here to the AI Forge. And here I can simply type whatever I'm thinking and let AI generate an image. So let's say, for example, just for fun, I want stick figures dancing in a forest. Not sure why you would want that on your AIO, but here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and send that and let AI do its thing. And this is the image I got back. Pretty unique. And I simply click save and boom, that image is now on the screen. So you can play around with that, infinite possibilities there. So there you have it. That's the brief overview of the Thermaltake MAGFloe 360 Ultra. You can find these, found this one on Amazon for $240. The 420 version is about $20 more, about $260. But hope this helps, so run out and get you one. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching.